Well, Waleed, thank you so much for helping with my project. I know it's quite early or late there in Karachi, Pakistan, but could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I am in second year pre-engineering student. Uh, I am studying for I am studying digital marketing course, learning. I am thinking why people want to go moon. Why?
Well, that is a very good question. Uh, what do you think about it? Um, do you think humanity should explore the places outside of Earth, or not?
Outsider or not? I think so. This is truth or not? People buying home, land in moon. What should you think about it?
Well, um, I mean the moon is the biggest, closest object to the Earth, and I think potentially understanding it a little bit better might open up new opportunities for humanity, and also might increase our knowledge. So that's kind of one reason why I'm excited about it.
Why people preferring going to moon? Why they not accept Earth, cleaning Earth, organizing Earth? Why people living moon in the moon want to live in the moon? Why?
Yeah, no, that's a very good question. We obviously have to take care of the Earth. The Earth is where, 7 or more billion people live. It's
Yes.
the only place in the solar system that we know is capable of supporting human life. It has so much, um, it has wonderful oceans with amazing life in it that needs to be protected and understood. So it's really not a question of going to the moon or taking care of the Earth. The question is really about doing them both. Um, we know, for example, that there have been meteors and comets hitting the Earth. Every single day, you can look up and you can see meteors streaking across the sky. Most of them burn up in the atmosphere. The ones that don't burn up in the atmosphere land usually in the ocean, and the ones that land on land usually aren't around that long because they get weathered away and grown, and most of them are small. But occasionally there are big rocks that hit the earth, and they'll be very disruptive to human life, to other life. Understanding, the likelihood of the Earth being hit by a big meteor, I think is important, and having the capability of doing something productive about it would be key.
I heard some notes. People buying land in moon. This is truth or not?
The truth is, there are people out there that are willing to give pieces of paper in exchange for money, saying that people own the moon. But in reality, all of these are scams. Nobody is going to pay attention to those certificates. Um, no bank is going to take those certificates and give you a loan for it. So all these people that are selling property on the moon are just taking away people's money without giving them anything of value.
This means nobody purchase land in moon. They are lying.
Yeah, it'd be just like me selling land on the bottom of the ocean. I can print out certificates and say, well, it's not
Yeah,
claimed by any country, and then give it to people. But I doubt you'd be able to get the fishermen that are fishing in those parts of the ocean to pay you rent.
Uh, uh, what do you do for living?
I work for a software company, so I'm work in our customer support group, and I help our customers with the product that we sell. But I'm a really big, I'm really excited about space. I usually wear a space shirt. See, I got the
Oh,
galaxy, and it says "You are here."
good, good.
So,
Why? What do you think you work in this project?
yeah,
Uh,
I I started this project back in 2019 before the
COVID.
you know before COVID. And at that time, I had been working from home for 2 years. I know it's funny
Oh,
talking about working from home now because everybody seems to work from home. But I realized then I was only seeing my family. And I had planned to do all these interviews in person with people at coffee shops and at the store and things. So I
yes,
thought
yes.
this would be a project that would make me get out and talk to fellow humans every day.
In in the job, how much money you get?
So the amount of money. Um, so I've been very fortunate. Um, I think I make about well, I'm a little hesitant to say. I'd be willing to tell you privately, but since I'm putting this on the internet and some of my
Okay. I understand.
yeah,
You are also married.
I am. I'm married. I have 2 kids. My wife and I will be married 25 years in June.
Uh, you have kids. One son,
I
two
two
sons.
sons, two sons.
What
Yeah.
is the good name of your sons?
Well, the oldest one, so my wife is Indian, so I know a little
Oh,
Hindi,
Indian.
Urdu because of that.
You know
So my
Pakistan in Pakistan versus Indian.
yes. However, my wife is actually Sindhi, so you can even though she's Hindu, she does have some family connection to Pakistan, right? But my oldest son, he's Stephen Vijay, and my younger son is Christopher Sunil.
One name Hindu, one name in Hindi, one name in English.
Exactly. How is life like for you there? What is your normal day like?
Like I am wake up on uh, before prayer time, namaz fajr 5 5 o'clock 5:15 और नेक्स्ट टू फिर आई गेट दोबारा सो जाते हैं हम फिर दोबारा यू अंडरस्टैंड दोबारा सो जाते स्लीपिंग
Oh, sleeping. Uh,
फिर नेक्स्ट टाइम आई वेक अप 9 o'clock and go to coaching 9 to 10 to 12 for preparing my second year engineering next फिर again then I go with my father shop helping with my father to grow our business so my father is sales clerk so I go for my father for helping helping hand to support my father and family. I'm only 19 years old.
wow, that's amazing. So much of your future is ahead of you.
Thank you. How old are you?
I'm 45.
Oh my God, you are doubled.
Yes.
in age
And
and also
in fact,
also in experience.
my youngest son is your age.
Oh,
But you're becoming an engineer. Do you have some ideas of the types of things that you'll make, the inventions that you'll create?
sir, in Pakistan, their knowledge is very in low. I'm thinking about it last night. What can I do for Pakistan to growing education? Like I'm also in there are some middle class of schools like 5,000 5,000 rupees school fee. They are normal. In high level school, 50,000, 20,000. They are speaking, their children speaking English, but I know I don't speak English. So I try to speak English, but how I don't know. I'm trying
You,
to speak.
I find it very easy to understand your English. So I think the only thing you need is practice.
Yes, because I no one in everywhere when I start talking, but no confidence is starting with friends. They are laughing. There are some situation and problems everywhere. When you trying to learn some, everyone laugh.
That's true. There are people who will be supportive, and there are people who will be discouraging.
Yes,
So the key is to ignore the people that are discouraging and surround yourself with people that are supportive.
no language is hard. No work is hard. But the man is the on his word. They do his work. They belong to us. What matter in my brain? They belong to us in my brain.
I tried to learn Hindi for 10 years really seriously, and I could not speak as well as you can English.
Because you are learning from your wife.
Well, my mother-in-law also lives with me, and she's a Hindi teacher. So
I don't want to. I don't want. I'm very shy guy, but I want to learn English, so I connect with you.
I have a tendency to be shy sometimes too. And then other times I feel very comfortable talking to strangers. This morning when I got up, I woke up really early just without an alarm or anything. And I decided to walk down to the coffee shop. On the way to the coffee shop, I saw a workman um, filling up McDonald's with carbon dioxide. They have like a container for carbon dioxide to put bubbles in the drinks, the carbonation. And I asked him, like, hey, I'm doing this project. Can I interview you? And he's like, oh, I don't want to be on video. And then I was at Starbucks. I saw, the coffee shop here. I saw people working, and I asked them, and they didn't want to. But some days I'm so shy to go up to people. So sometimes you feel in the mood to talk to strangers, and uh, sometimes you don't feel in the mood because there's been days where I'm surrounded by people. I'm afraid to talk to any of them. So that's don't be too hard on
So,
yourself.
how you think about Elon Musk?
I mean, well, before I answer that question, could I find out what you think about Elon Musk?
I not much, but I like bus. Their cars, Tesla. Only two, three cars in Pakistan. Because there are so much duties. Uh, जैसे कि I buy 1,000 car, $1,000 car. Suppose. So I duty here 300% duty. 300%.
Hmm.
$1,000, 300%, $4,000 a car. It's mean too much money. In
I agree.
Pakistan, Tesla car, I mean, so 1 lakh, 1 lakh thousand, 1 lakh, 100K dollar car in Pakistan, 300% duties. It's been 300K car. It's divided by 170. Too much money.
It is.
And there are too much politics in our law. So much corruption in our country. So what can I do for my country? I'm thinking so.
Yeah, corruption is a difficult thing because it's hard to go after the corruption directly because they'll cause so much problems for everybody else.
Yes, yes.
And it's hard not to feed the corruption because that also causes problems. It's a big challenge, because the corruption is like keeping progress from happening. In fact, it kind of creates a situation where people are purposely not making progress just to feed the corruption.
No, no, no. In our country, you know how they cheat with public. Our government making budget for digging tunnel. Okay, so contractor taking contract 5 billion, 5 billion. Suppose 5 billion, but they work for 10 million. What they work for 5 billion, taking 5 billion and working only rupee, uh, spend only money 10 million, and all the above remainder money they own their bank.
Hmm.
Like that, they are corruption in our country. They don't work. They are working.
That is that is awful.
Our police is not. Our police is taking money for our public. Why you not? We are also wrong because we are not wearing helmet. We are not taking license. We are not have insurance. We are only riding bike, ride car. So we are also wrong in this
Yes.
situation.
Yeah, it's like you know, not trying to enforce the law, but using the law to get people to pay bribes. Um, that type of situation. Um, yeah, it is a challenge. I mean, the thing is, you got to start doing small steps. Um, creating some transparency. The biggest um, threat to the people that are corrupted is being exposed. And if there's some way to kind of make those interactions more obvious, the better. That's like the cell phone, for example. Um, allows for you to record, and so sometimes, perhaps able to record these corrupt officials and expose them um, might help to discourage it. But then, that's dangerous too, because who knows what extent um, truly corrupt people would go to protect themselves.
Oh, I answer you. What is about Elon Musk?
You know, Elon Musk, I think, is amazing if you just look at sort of his history,
He is thinking about our world, about our future. I think so.
yeah, I mean, if you look what he's doing with Tesla and the electric transportation and with solar power generation and also
Solar power
battery
generation
storage.
or underground tunnel for cars.
Yeah, the boring company.
Yes, boring company.
Yeah. And he's also creating a rocket that would let you
Yes,
go from Karachi to Houston in 30 minutes.
yes. From Karachi to 30 minutes.
You could come
And
over, we could have tea.
yes, I come when my parents are sleeping. I come Karachi to Houston 30 minutes, and next 30 minutes I come Houston to Karachi.
Yeah, exactly. No one would even know you're gone. And
Oh,
they think
sorry.
they could be profitable at the rate of an equivalent first class airline ticket, which a first class airline ticket from Karachi to Houston, I think would be what, $10,000, $15,000 US. So that's a lot of money. But at the same token, though, it's not an unrealistic amount. Um, it's not like millions of dollars. It's only, you know, like $10,000, $15,000. I think it's something people could actually save for. It may take several years or even several decades, but um, you know that it could be an awesome trip. I mean, and the neat thing is, in the middle of it, you get to experience weightlessness. Yeah, because there's um, a part where you're just, it has a ballistic trajectory, and you're just in free fall floating. And you also get to go above the atmosphere, so you get to see the blackness of space, the curvature of Earth. So it's pretty,
You know,
fun,
you much
amazing.
if you have $1,000 in your pocket, you spend here in Pakistan 1 month with parties, nightclub in 1 month. They're too cheap.
I'm not much of a partying person. I do like restaurants. I do like
Maybe
going to like theaters and
I'm
shows.
not
And
blame. I'm not. I am only talking about in 1 month you $1,000 in Pakistan. So much cheap is Pakistan. I am.
I will have to come check it out. Maybe you can show me around.
There is so much dark in my around. You see,
No, I meant I should have to come visit in person sometime.
you visit Pakistan.
In the future, inshallah.
Inshallah, I will meet you. You are. You are. What is saying in Mehman? Guest, you are my guest. Welcome, welcome.
Uh,
Oh,
Shukriya.
I forget your project. You are recording.
Oh, yes. Well, it's meant to be a time capsule for people 50 years from now, 100 years from now, to look back on this time and to kind of see some of the situation of this moment, how we're looking at the future. So it it all works.
Uh, yeah. Can you say one thing? Can you say one line for from me to your wife? Say Assalamu alaikum from your Pakistani brother.
Uh, for sure. Sure. Yeah.
After this group, I send you my WhatsApp number. You send me your send me message. Okay. Then I practicing with you my English language. Then in future we talking about 2024 moon, about moon. Okay. And I am trying to study about moon and surface about your project to helping you.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes. One to two man, two to three man, again, grouping. We are a big community. One day, inshallah.
Indeed. Indeed, it's all about connecting with people and
Yes.
kind of thinking through these problems that confront us and um, you know, using the information that each of us has to help each other. Um,
What do you think about in future drivers, mechanics? Because every third company, car company, making EV cars, electric vehicles. What they what are people doing in right now? Mechanics, car mechanics, oil mechanics. What can they work for in future? They are lost their jobs. Everyone hiring remote system, Amazon store like that.
yeah, so that's a good point. Right now with a gasoline car, you have
Yes.
so many parts that need to be fixed and replaced. You have oil changes, belts, spark plugs, uh, so much stuff can break down. Whereas the electric car is a lot simpler, right? You have a battery pack and you have an electric motor and you have some control circuits. So a lot less maintenance, a lot less to do.
Like in Japan, in hotels, they are robots, no worker. In reception also, all robotic system are working, no human are working. Too much human lost their jobs because of robots. In future, how you think how many companies are closed because of this type of they are Uber drivers, too much driver, they are car or autopilot system is coming. What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's very important um, that we have a good skill base um, that doesn't keep us like trapped in a particular type of career, and that we're constantly, um, willing to upgrade our careers and also transform them. So what I mean is, uh, people who are good at fixing cars, perhaps they could get good at fixing other things too. Um, using that same kind of problem solving skill set. Um, so I think that's going to be key. Um, it's a big it's a big challenge. Our technology and economies are constantly undergoing growth. It's really difficult to find a career and to do that for 40, 50, 60 years anymore. Pretty much you got to expect that maybe every 10 years or so you'll have to kind of change jobs and change your field. Um, it's a painful situation, I can see, but and the important thing is not to spend money on school, but to spend money acquiring skills and knowledge, which doesn't necessarily mean spending money. Sometimes it's just human effort, um, online. Um, I mean, there's so much you can learn online for free if you look for it.
In past, parent asking children, what do you want after graduation? A doctor, engineer, army officer, policeman. In this time, parent asking, you join IT, you join e-commerce, you join which platform. I am that kind of between generations. So I am confused. What can I do? So can you suggest me what can I do after my pre-engineering computer science field? I am taking computer science field. Which field I select? Software engineering, civil engineering, because you are very experienced. I am only 19, 20 years. You are 45-year old. You are my double year experience.
Yeah, so I have some ideas, and these are just thoughts. If you think about what makes life good, there's some fundamental things we all need. We need clean water. We need to get rid of waste. We need electricity, lighting. We need to be able to control our environment. We need food. We need clean air. We need knowledge and communication. So there's like some fundamental needs we need, right? So if you're able to make clean water more widely available and cheaper, then that helps everybody out. And if you could do so at a profit, then that would help kind of finance your own investment in that. So is there some ideas you have that can help in one of these areas? That would be fundamental, I think.
You are using your computer, your mobile phone.
It's my computer.
Oh, I want to see uh, your home side outside view
Well,
weather.
I can take the computer around. It's a laptop. Now the thing is, it's getting dark here. It's almost winter time, and it's it's 5:46 p.m. So it's not too late, but I can already see outside it's getting dark.
Your children are here or not?
No, neither one of them are here right now. They'll both be here next week for Waleed. He's my wife was asking me who I was talking to.
You should say he is from Pakistan.
Uh, and there's my father-in-law. So
Hello, how are you?
he says, "How are you?"
You are fine?
He's fine. He says, "How are you?"
I am fine too.
Thank you.
God bless you.
So this is it's Christmas time. People put lights out, so
Yes, yes. December
I
is
got
coming.
lights on the front of my house.
Wow, your house is beautiful.
Yeah.
Which car is this?
Maybe they have a package for me. We'll see.
Which car is this?
The one right there is a Ford Fusion.
Ford.
Ford.
Why
Yeah.
you are not starting your own business?
Why am I not starting my own business?
Okay, please tell your wife he is from Pakistan.
Oh, I will. I will. My wife's upstairs. I think you may have saw my mother-in-law there. So, and this is our kitchen. So you can see our
Your mother-in-law living with you?
My mother-in-law and father-in-law both live with me.
Oh,
And we also have a backyard. So I can show you that. We have
it means you handle with two fathers.
also
Oh my God, cute cat.
Yeah. It's just from one of the neighbors, I think.
He is living with there and eating with you.
Yeah, he's it's interesting. But yeah, well, that's pretty much my um, uh, next time we talk, maybe I could be on my mobile phone and give you a proper tour. But it'd have to be a few days from now.
Next time. So, where is your mother-in-law?
Oh, she's well, I don't know. I'm not sure where she went actually. So, but
This is disadvantages for big home.
yeah, it's big enough for the six of us. Whenever my sons are here, right now only four of us are at home.
When
But
your son getting married,
that's a question I don't know the answer to.
where do you find your son's wife? From
Um,
India or
no, they'll find them themselves. Um,
they
so
have
they'll
girlfriend?
probably be from the U.S.
They have girlfriends or not?
No, no girlfriends at the moment. So the oldest one is busy starting, doing some research and starting working at a startup, and the youngest one's just in college. So I'm he doesn't need to have the distraction right now.
Okay, very good boys. I also don't interested in girls.
Yeah, they they're nice, but they can take up a lot of time. Uh,
Oh, oh.
well, Waleed, it was so good to meet you, but
Thank
I need to. Um, I unfortunately have a few other things I have to go do.
Okay, okay. Next time, see you. God bless you.
God bless you too, and send me your WhatsApp number, and let's stay in contact. We can practice your English, and
Yes,
we can talk through ideas, and
yes.
um, I, and really excited to see what you might do.
Thank you. अल्लाह
Okay.
हाफिज. आपका बहुत शुक्रिया.
Shukriya. And maybe it's a little,
one,
maybe it
one,
should.
one last answer. What do you think about Pakistanis?
A lot of my friends are Pakistanis. Um, so Pakistanis are like people anyplace else. There's friendly Pakistanis, there's smart Pakistanis, there's um,
What is your
entre-
one Indian dish or one Pakistani dish, favorite dish?
I like
You know biryani?
biryani, but I like chicken masala tikka better.
Yes, biryani and tikka. Pakistani die-hard fan. Okay, next time, see you. Bye bye.
Bye bye, Fair Malinge,
Inshallah.
inshallah.
Inshallah.